know, East St. Louis is a city of 31,000 people. 2005, 23 homicides. 2004, 26 homicides. You can drive through the city on any given day, and you'll see hundreds of men throughout the city standing on the corners. It is the highest arson county in the state of Illinois. There was no Assembly of God Church in East St. Louis, and back in the day it had a rich heritage of a couple Assembly of God churches, but those churches shut down, left.
Hey, Jake Covert, U.S. Missionary in East St. Louis, and right now we're staying on the East St. Louis side of the river, and East St. Louis is a city of great potential.
Keep them with us because they support each other. They go all their buildings and everywhere just to help us.
Exactly what he needs to be doing right now is sort of making those connections, building a trust with the people on the streets. Those are the people that are hurting. Those are the people that are hungry, and those are the people that are being victimized.
And one night, I never forget, it was about 2 or 3 days just high on drugs. And I came home, and I came home late on the couch, so I tried to go to sleep. And when I tried to go to sleep, I could hear this voice telling me, "You're gonna die." So I laid back, and I remember I'm just shaking and everything, and all of a sudden I heard another voice told me, if I allowed you right now, if I wanted to send you to hell, I would. But because I'm a merciful God, I'm gonna save you. And he told me just to relax and rest. Now mind you, I was 3 days full of drugs and alcohol. When he told me to go to sleep, when I woke up, no desire for alcohol, no desire for drugs, no programs, no nothing. But God healed my body. Feeding the homeless, winning souls to Christ. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's who we are.
We do like the prostitution ministry. That's where we go inside the hotels. And this one particular hotel we went inside of, we would come in there bi-weekly and we just pray with the women. We feed them, give them something to eat, share the word of God with them. We knocked on the door, and this lady named Veronica, and you know, she's in prostitution. She's never answered her door. This particular time she answered her door, and she was broken, and she was ready, and she was weeping, and she was crying, and she was saying that she wanted to change. And we led her through the sinner's prayer, and she received Christ into her life.
Well, Jay says, where's all the people in East St. Louis at? They're at the crack houses, in the crack corners. So Jay says, well, let's go. And I know how Peter felt when it was time to step out of the boat, because we stepped into troubled waters. There were gangbangers there, prostitutes, drug dealers, and here's these two guys coming out with a cooker. And we stepped right in the middle of it. But just like Peter, Jesus was there with us.
The Lord said, Jay, there are hundreds of men roaming these streets, and they're sheep without a shepherd. He said, I want you to be their shepherd. And I said, well, how do we reach them? He said, I want you to feed them and clothe them. And he said, you don't ask for anything in return, you just love them. It's a no-brainer, it's just hands-on ministry. You know what Jesus would do, and that's just loving people. You know, Jesus said, if you catch the fish, I'll clean them. And one of the things I've learned is you love Jesus in them, and you love the hell out of them. And that is because they live hellish lives. And so you just got to love them.
For kids growing up, it's their memories. Somebody helped them along the way. So hopefully they will in turn help somebody else.
My goal long-term is the next 3 years is to build a still building at seat 600 that can be used for multi-purpose different things, bringing in teams that can stay there, having interns there. This is a city of 31,000 people. The city is very spread out. One church is not going to work here. This is a city that we could plant 4 churches very easy. Why? Because we're Pentecostal. We have a heritage that the city needs because we possess the power of God.